Hey guys, it's Ann popping on behind my apron. I am kind of using leftovers today and creating my own thing. It is day 24 of our ALS fundraiser. So you guys, we have exactly 1 week left to really raise as much money as we can to help find a cure for ALS. So I appreciate you all greatly. Appreciate everyone that has already shared my video to their timeline. Or if you've shopped or if you're going to shop, use the link below. Super appreciative of all that. And today I opened the refrigerator and I thought, well, what am I going to make? So I wanted to use up some partials of things. So if you've ever been in that boat, this is what I'm doing. It's gotten cooler out, so I'm okay with using the oven. And so what I'm doing is a quick chicken bacon ranch pasta bake. So super easy. So what I did here, you want to take a stock pot. I had 2 kinds of pasta because I had partials left. 4 cups of water that you want to add, or 4 cups of chicken broth, or you could add chicken bouillon, which is what I did. And then a tablespoon of ranch seasoning. That goes in for your liquid. Bring it to a boil, put the pasta in, and cook the pasta like normal, okay? So I'm to that stage. I'm not draining it, so you can still see the liquid in there. I turned the burner down quite a bit, and I wanted to make it creamy and cheesy. So I had a partial left of vegetable cream cheese. So I'm going to just add that to the pasta. So for any of you, let me know in the comments, do you sometimes look in your refrigerator and think, I have to use those things up? So that's kind of what I am doing to create this. So go ahead and stir the cream cheese in so it starts to melt. And then some Kojak cheese. I'm just using a cup. I'm going to put part in now so it starts to melt. And I'm going to use the rest as topping. Then I'm using any kind of cream soup that you have. I'm using cream of mushroom because that's what I had on hand. So stir that into the pasta. So you're basically what you're wanting to do here is get this to melt. And you could have browned or sauteed some onions if you want, but I'm gonna cheat and just pop out Pampered Chef's 3 onion seasoning mix. And remember, a capful is a tablespoon. So I'm gonna throw the onion mix in. And while that is starting to warm up and get the cheese melted and everything, in the batter bowl, I had some leftover cooked chicken, and I also had some bacon left over from BLT's. So I'm just going to use our salad chopper, and I use it this way. You can certainly go this way and scoop to chop your lettuce or vegetables or meats or anything. But if you have small hands like I do, it really seems to work well to turn it around. So just go down in the bowl and go ahead and use it like a scissors. And you're going to chop up the chicken and the bacon, and just, it doesn't need to be fine by any means, but I just had, like, you know, a big chunk of a chicken breast or a chicken thigh, and I needed to make that a little bit smaller. So just use this to do that. And then once you get it into pieces that, I don't know, you like the size of, I think that's pretty adequate. I'll just take a spoon here to check and see if everything else is pretty adequate. Yeah, that's fine. Maybe I should chop a couple pieces of bacon a little bit more. Then we're gonna add the bacon and the chicken, of course, right to the recipe, which is here on top of the stove. So let's add the meat in there. And I'm using, of course, the famous small mix and scraper because it doesn't stain, doesn't melt. Once you know that the cream cheese and the other cheeses have all melted, you can remove it from the stove, and then you're going to put it in a baking dish. And I was thinking it's gonna fit in here. I think it'll be close. I'm just using a stoneware piece, and then it's gonna go in the oven, and it'll just bake until it gets really bubbly, and the breadcrumbs that I'm gonna put on the top kind of start to brown a little bit. So I think we're in business here. So while I'm doing a last quick stir to make sure it's all melted, why don't you guys drop in the comments, what is the most recent thing you've made out of leftovers that you had in your refrigerator? Because I think it's really fun. I hate food waste, and I'm really trying to use up things that we have. So I'm going to go ahead and pour this chicken bacon ranch mixture into this stoneware piece. Oh, and I didn't guess well. Well, you guys, that's why I'm the pampered chef, not the perfect chef. I need to take out a couple scoops. Oh, well. I'll have to use 2 little bakers, and you know what? I'll probably freeze one then. So that'll kind of be a nice thing too. Let me just take out another scoop or 2. Well, I'm gonna have to come back to that because I have a mess here. But I want to show you what I was gonna do to finish, so you guys can all get a good chuckle out of me and know, see, nothing's perfect in my kitchen either. But I'm gonna top it with the remaining ½ cup of the Kojak cheese. And then I just took breadcrumbs and a little bit more of the ranch seasoning. So dried breadcrumbs, you know, that you buy at the store, and ranch seasoning. Mix it together, and then that's gonna go over the top of the casserole, and then it'll bake till those start to brown and everything is really bubbly, okay? So let me know what's in your fridge that you need to make something from, or what you've made with leftovers. Thank you for supporting the ALS fundraiser. We have 1 week left, and I hope I gave you a chuckle by spilling part of my casserole. See you later.